Show me your CRM and I'll show you your real estate business. Today we're talking about database management, specifically how you use your CRM or your client relationship manager, because it is hugely important to your business. I've now been in this industry for over 20 years and have done everything from notes and Excel spreadsheets to today what I currently use is a really well built out CRM full of integrations, automations, and AI, of course. And there are lots of steps in between, both with levels of experience and price point and what you pay and what you get. So today we're going to dig into it because, like I said, your database is the hub of your business. And the better organized it is with the best practices and outreach activities that you do through your CRM, the better your business is going to go in general. So before we start piling a bunch of names and numbers into the system, we've got to get it set up right. Some of the main things we focus on are the basics, like the source, where did the lead come from? The stage, are they hot, warm, cold, or whatever stage you identify, A, B's, and C's, and in various time frames. You can choose your own staging. Segments are important as well, and that's kind of based on the source and the stage and their current activity. Where are they going to fall within a various segment in your CRM? And then how are you going to reach out to these people through the system that you've chosen to use? I can tell you my recommendation is to make all reach out attempts through the system itself. Your emails, your text messages, your phone calls should all go out through that CRM system. And in my case, it means I've had to adopt a new work line and add it to my contact card when I give it out to people that I already know, or when I meet new leads, they just never even learn about my existing cell phone number. This new phone number that exists in the CRM is my number, according to them, for all they know. So making your calls and other outreach activities through this system is hugely important because it allows for trackability. We need to know how many times we've called people. We need to know what times, how long the conversations went. We want to have good notes on these phone calls. And if you are in a rush, maybe you're taking a call or making a call on the way to an appointment or something like that, maybe you forgot to make notes. Well, it's great to have a CRM like the one I use that actually records those phone calls for you. So that's something that my cell phone won't do automatically. If I make the call through the system, it automatically does. So there's huge benefits to doing all of your reach out activities through the system itself. From here, it's time to customize and really tailor the system to suit your needs. For example, I know one agent that uses multiple pipelines. He's got a primary pipeline for new leads that he meets in the field or through portals that leads come in on. And then he's got a separate pipeline that he uses for his sphere and past clients. And so he's not putting the same outreach activities to those two pipelines. We don't do our business that way, but we use something called smart lists. And they're basically preset filters that you can use and create to then have tasks or automated messaging go out depending on that established set of filters. Things like frequency of communication, amount of homes viewed, or other activities within the system or within other systems that are integrated into your system can help be applied and help you to know how to reach out and when to reach out to get the most appropriate response. We've made a bunch of segments within our system, and they're based on these smart lists or smart filters. And so basically, I'll give you the rundown. For example, segment 1. This is somebody who's brand new. We've never attempted to reach out to them, but we need to sift and sort. We need to stage and find out what their timing and motivation is. So we are going to call them with intent. We are going to even war dial them, meaning we're going to call 3 times in a row if we have to get this person on the phone to find out what the story is and what they plan on doing. Leave a voicemail on the 3rd call if you don't get through, and follow up immediately with a text and an email right away. These are our standard operating procedures. We've got 7 segments total. I'll quickly run through some of them just so you have an idea, and I will be happy to send you a list with better built out explanations of each segment. If you like, just feel free to reach out. So segment 2 is somebody that's new, but we haven't contacted yet. They're no older than a week since we put them in the system. We've made attempts to reach out to them, but we haven't yet. Segment 3, no contact yet, but they're active in some way. Maybe they're looking at properties on our website or have responded to some other marketing piece inside our system. They are 2 weeks old or newer, and we just haven't figured out what their timing and motivation is. We haven't been able to sift and sort and categorize them appropriately yet. Our 4th segment is a variety of people. They're either hot, warm, or cold. So they come from various stages in our system, but they're active. One thing we know about this 4th segment is that they are interacting with properties on our website. We have made contact with them in the past. That's how we put them in the right stage to call them hot, warm, or cold. And now it's been a couple weeks since they have been interacting on the website again, and we need to reach out again to confirm our assessment of their staging and or see if there's anything different that needs to be done with our plans for next steps with that person. Segment 5, these people are hot and they need to be contacted. They're hot because we've been in contact with them before and we established what their timing is. But if we have established that a lead is hot, then we ought to be talking to them at least once a week. So our 5th segment is going to be finding these people that we've said are hot and finding people that we have not spoken to in the last week or 7 days and reach out to them again, confirm or adjust their timeline or whatever next steps may need to be taken. Segment 6 is similar, except instead of hot, they're warm. They need to be contacted. We have spoken to them in the past. That's how we decided that they are a warm lead. If someone's going to be doing something, let's say in the next 30 to 90 days, which is what we call warm in our office, we're going to call hot somebody who plans on doing something in the next month. We're going to call them truly active if they've signed a buyer agreement and are shopping with us. Or are pre-approved and shopping with us. And then if it's more than 90 days, a year, 2 years, whatever, we're going to call them cold. Okay. So this segment 6 is warm. So they're going to be doing something relatively soon. They need contact. And we have determined that if they're a warm lead, we want to talk to them every 30 days or sooner. So this 6th segment is going to be someone that meets that need. They're warm and we haven't talked to them in the past month. They need a phone call to confirm next steps and to confirm timing and motivation. Finally, our 7th segment is everybody that is cold but has not been reached out to within the past 90 days. Now we know cold leads have been contacted. That's how we stage them. We know that it's going to be 90 days or more from now when they're going to actually do something, but we also know that people's timelines change and they need regular contact. We're just not going to be in their face as frequently as other people have indicated they're going to do something sometime soon. And that's why the 7th segment that we use is using cold staged leads that need to be contacted within at least 90 days, every 90 days, and that will pop up if there's somebody that meets those 2 categories. There is a lot more we could talk about when fully utilizing your CRM. I mean, shoot, we could talk about which CRM to use. We kind of blew past that because honestly, it is a bit of a tired subject, and even I personally have used just about every one under the sun. The only thing I will tell you, a system that is customizable, that has an open API key, that has integrations easily brought into the system to help you reach out to other tools that you might see a need to use. That's the type of CRM we're looking for. I've used closed-walled systems in the past. The one we're currently using is pretty open and highly customized by the leadership in our company, and it makes our lives a lot easier. So feel free to ask me more about CRMs in general, which ones I've used in the past and have liked and disliked, or if you just like that list of our segment stages and everything, I'd be happy to give that to you as well. Talk to you soon.